front, it looks like an Amazon box. Tells you all the streaming services that are on here. Of course, that's one they're hoping that you're going to use most often, but they did open it up to others. Netflix and Hulu Plus probably would be the biggest ones to note. So there's a lot of new features on here. The box talks about them, but of course, I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know. So let me go ahead and dig in. And for a special surprise, so you get to stick around, we also have the game controller here we'll unbox afterwards. This is going to run you just about $40. So here is the Amazon Fire TV box I mentioned. Let's go ahead and try and get this plastic thing off here. All right, plastic tab removed. Slide that out. Amazon Fire, and this looks like a typical sort of Kindle style box. I'm going to try to not say Kindle Fire TV, just Amazon Fire TV. I said it enough so I wouldn't screw up on the video. Go ahead and peel off that tab with no whooshy noise. I'll go ahead and open this sucker up. And there is the box. It's going to give you access to over 40,000 Amazon Prime Instant videos on your TV, including exclusives like Downton Abbey and Justified. And that is really, really tiny. Crazy tiny. So inside of here is a quad-core processor. It's actually a Snapdragon 600, 2 gigs of RAM, and dedicated GPU plus 1080p video and Dolby Digital plus surround sound, which is pretty impressive. So it's really well spec'd. They say a dedicated GPU, in addition to being for gaming, will really help with any sort of UI lag. This thing is really, really small. Let's go ahead and pull this out. So here is the entire box. Let's go ahead and see what we got for I/O. It looks like it's pretty standard. Got a little bit of plastic around it. There we go. All right. So looking at power, HDMI, optical audio, Ethernet, of course it's got wireless built in, and a USB port. And that is it. Really, really tiny. Push it up to the side for just a quick second. We've got some Fire TV information, registering, all that kind of stuff. We've got a remote, which is a little bit on the bigger side for streaming devices. But it does have a trick up its sleeve. Takes 2 AA batteries, first of all, which I think they included in the box somewhere. But it has voice search, which is quite nice. So you can just search for what you're looking for. And we're going to set this thing up. I'm wondering if it's voice search for just Amazon services. It'll do a voice search for absolutely everything. And of course, you should recognize those 3 buttons if you're an Android user. This is Android-based. Then your general sort of media-style controls. It does feel nice, though. It's made of sort of a soft touch plastic. Push that off to the side. Also, in the box, we are going to have a little bit of a power brick, not a large one. And then we've got proprietary power connector right there. And as I mentioned, we've got 2, looks like they are AAA batteries here. They're the Amazon branded AAA batteries. So the biggest competition, I think, to the Amazon Fire TV, in addition to a Roku device and probably consoles, would be the Apple TV. So you can see what both of those look like. Here stacked on top. The Kindle Fire TV is certainly a little bit longer and wider, but it's a little bit on the thinner side. Both very, very small devices. And here are the remotes for each as well. Looking at it straight down, you might not see the difference, but when you look at them from the side, certainly you can see the thickness, although the Apple TV remote does not have voice search built in. So quick comparison there. One of the really big selling features, I think, for the Fire TV is gaming. They're saying they really want to make a big push for gaming, and even on the side of the box, I can show you some of the game developers they've got on board, and they're some of the biggest ones. Sega, Ubisoft, 2K, EA, Gameloft, and more. So a lot of gaming focus on here. And I say games are going to cost about $1.85. And if you want to play those games, you're going to need one of these guys. We saw this leaked, but we didn't see much of the Fire TV leak, which is pretty impressive considering they were shipping same day. Amazon did a really nice job keeping it under wraps. So go ahead and take this out, and it looks exactly like the leaks, and looking very similar, I think, to an Xbox controller, probably an Xbox 360 controller. Pull that one out, and here is the controller. And on first blush, it certainly feels a little bit lighter, perhaps less significant to say than Xbox controller, but it does feel very nice in the hands. So you've got 2 analog sticks. You've got of course, your 4-way directional pad, 2 trigger buttons on each side, your A, B, X, and Y, Android control buttons, and presumably a go home button. And also, if you want to control the media, you've got play, pause, rewind, or chapter back and chapter forward, or fast forward. And powering this, I think we've got 2 AA batteries that they also include in the box. Those are going to go right in there. And then you've got some little bit of information on it. So this plus this is going to set you back about $140 before taxes, depending on where you live. We're going to go ahead and set it up, and of course, I'll do a UI walkthrough to see if it's a good deal, and we can even do some gaming demonstrations as well of the new Amazon Fire TV. Anything you guys want to see, leave in the comments right down below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please give the video a thumbs up. We always appreciate it. Until next time, I am John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. I'll see you guys in the next one.
What's up, everyone? Thank you for watching that video. If you want to see more of the latest and greatest tech news, you can subscribe to our main Techno Buffalo channel by clicking the button right down below in my pants region, or click on the buttons to your right to see more videos.